All right, honors Algebra 2 and Algebra 2. Thank you to those of you that have been responding. Please tell your friends about it. Text your friends about that. I am collecting things. Students that don't turn anything in, I have to put in incompletes. Don't know what that means, folks, for you. Again, this is all new to all of us. Honors Algebra 2, I'd expect to get everything from you, as there's a decent chance you'll see me again. Note, if you are in a SLU class, juniors, you have to be doing that work. You will be getting a grade since SLU is in session. All right, folks, Chapter 8, Game Plan, page 4. Please write that down somewhere on your own paper. The directions for 1 through 8 here are to simplify each rational expression. So here is the rational expression. X squared plus x divided by x squared plus 2x. Going to factor out the x they have in common in the numerator, factor out the x they have in common in the denominator. Here's what we're left with. What do you got? X over x. Leaving you with x plus 1 over x plus 2. Pause this whenever you need it, folks. So number 2, I'm going to give you page 4 and 5 in one video, and then I'm going to wait a few days for your next one. Factor out the x that they have in common in the numerator, leaving you with x times x minus 3. Down below, you have x squared minus 9, which factors the x plus 3x minus 3, leaving you with x over x plus 3. And number 3, factor the numerator, factor the denominator. The numerator factors would be x plus 8, x plus 5 times, or not times. In the denominator, that factors would be x minus 7, x plus 5. Here it comes, x plus 5's cancel, leaving you with x plus 8 over x minus 7. Number 4. The numerator factors would be x plus 4, x minus 4. Down below, you can just take out the 2 they have in common, leaving you with 2 times x plus 4. X minus 4 over 2. Top. What multiplies 12 differs by 4. X plus 6, x minus 2. X squared minus 36 factors would be x plus 6, x minus 6. Factor eliminates the x plus 6's, 1 north, 1 south. Cancel those same factors, leaving you with x minus 2 over x minus 6. Number 6 here. Factor out the x that the denominator, the 2 terms in the denominator have in common. When you factor out the x, bye-bye, bye-bye, leaves you with 3 over x plus 9. Number 7, in the numerator, factor out the 3 that the 2 terms have in common. In the denominator, x squared minus 25 leaves you with x plus 5, x minus 5. Bye-bye, x minus 5. So 3 over x plus 5. 8's got a little bit of work. In 8, first off, I can factor the denominator. Well, multiplies 21 as a 10, x plus 7, x plus 3. Factor out the 3 that they have in common on in the numerator there. 3x squared minus 9. Well, x squared minus 9, that's the difference of 2 perfect squares. That factors would be x plus 3, x minus 3. Remember, the 3's on the outside there. And I can cancel the x plus 3's. Down below, you'd have x plus 7. Up above, you would have 3 times x minus 3. That is page 4. Here comes page 5. Chapter 8, Game Plan, page 5. Again, pause this whenever you want to. We're going to have 8 questions again, and the directions are to multiply or divide and basically simplify. Multiply or divide and simplify. Okay? Number 1, here we go. Write down what I have circled there. I can't factor the numerator. This is going to be x plus 5, x minus 5. This is going to be x plus 5, x plus 1. This is going to leave you with x squared. All right, up north, down south. Then take a look here, and I think I I showed it right there. Take a look here. You have x to the third, so you have 3 x's, and those would cancel. 2 x's would cancel with 2 x's up there, okay? So the numerator has more x's. It has 1 more. So up top, you would have 3x times x plus 1. Down below, all that remains is x minus 5. On number 2, here's the initial problem. Again, pause this whenever you need to. The first denominator factors be x plus 9, x minus 2. That's the difference of 2 perfect squares, x plus 9, x minus 9. Well, multiplies the 18, adds to negative 11, x minus 9, x minus 2. Then cancel out x plus 9, x minus 9. Notice you have 2 of the x minus 2's down below. That's why it's x minus 2 squared. Up above, all you have is the x squared left. On 3, here is 3. Everything but that second denominator is going to be factored. First numerator is x plus 4x plus 3. First denominator is x plus 1, x plus 3. Second, well, first off, folks, I mean, you can just look. This is the exact same thing. X squared plus 4x plus 3, x squared plus 4x plus 3. If you wanted to eliminate it right away, you're not wrong. We could eliminate it there, or we could eliminate it here. Doesn't matter. It's going bye-bye. All you're left with is the x plus 3. We've seen one like 4 a bunch in the last video. Nothing factors there. Factor out the 3 they have in common. 3 times x plus 1. Factor out the 10 they have in common. 10 times x plus 1. There's the x in the denominator. First off, 3 over 3. X plus 1 over x plus 1. X over x. Again, they don't need to be in the same fraction. 1x north, 1x south. They cancel. Overall answer is 10. And 4 more here. On number 5, this is what we're beginning with. X plus 4 squared means there's 2 of them. Then over. X squared minus 16 is x plus 4, x minus 4. Second fraction, this is going to be 4 times x minus 4. Second denominator, that's going to be 2 times x plus 4. All right. Cancel time. Holy cow. X plus 4, x plus 4. Those cancel. X minus 4 cancel, leaving you with 4 over 2, which is 2. Then we have division to end it. Again, when we divide, we multiply by the reciprocal. All right, so x squared minus 25 is x minus 5, x plus 5. X minus 5 squared is 2 of them. Now, what I did first, we have to flip it, but first right here, I factored it. So that 3x plus 15, which is going to be in the denominator now, factors would be 3 times x plus 5. That is in the denominator now. This x squared minus 5x will factor to be x times x minus 5, and we don't divide by fractions. Instead, we multiply by the reciprocal. That was south, now it is north, okay? We don't have enough room on this. I want to fit everything on here. So I know in our first video I showed a little bit more work. X minus 5's cancel. X plus 5's cancel. X minus 5's cancel again. Leaving you with x over 3. Number 10. 2x plus 4. Factor out the 2 they have in common. 2 times x plus 2 over 10x. Times, again, I don't divide, I multiply by the reciprocal. So 15x squared was in the denominator. It's now in the numerator. X plus 2 is in the denominator. X plus 2 goes bye-bye. I just multiplied across. 2 times 15x squared is 30x squared. Divided by 10x. So first off, 30 divided by 10 is 3. The numerator has 1 more x, 3x. And number 8 here, folks. Try to get this in 10 minutes. Got division. Again, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. 4x minus 4, which was in the denominator. Factors would be 4 times x minus 1. That is the new, that's the numerator. Okay, when we multiply by the reciprocal. X squared plus x, factor out the x they have in common. X times x plus 1. That will now be in the denominator. Again, multiply by the reciprocal. Flip it, good. X squared minus 1 is x plus 1, x minus 1. And this first numerator factors to be x plus 1 times you cancel. X plus 1's cancel there. X minus 1's cancel there. X plus 1's cancel there. 4 over x would be your answer. All right, folks, this is about half of that Chapter 8 game plan. I'll start making videos again for you either next Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to email you on Sunday with instructions on how to turn in the rest of Chapter 7 to me. Folks, this is Yak Math Videos, signing out.